Hi everybody. Sorry I've been away for about almost 3 weeks now, but there was a lot of things that came up at the time, and so I had to stop recording. But in the meantime, I had spent some time with the Lord, and it's really surprising what you can find out about a lot of things about spending time with the Lord, and then coming back to do what you do. You know, what you value most of, trying to find information to bring to you guys, to let you all what is going on and what's happening to our country. But some of the things that the Lord has shown me, and I'm going to get to those in another video, but I'm going to say shortly that it's surprising and shocking how many false prophets are out there on YouTube, and I've been noticing that since I had gotten back on. I just noticed, lately a lot of things where they're headed, and it's very dangerous, and it's risking the lives of others. And I try to keep my channel low-key and to bring you the articles that actually expose what is actually going on in our country. Like this is what I'm about to present to you, and it's some very interesting, kind of close to conspiracy. Now, I'm not into conspiracy theories, because a lot of conspiracy has like a lot of misinformation stuff, but I'm just going to give you a little information here on this particular one. I feel that is very, let's say, very vital and very serious matter as to what is happening in the Chicago area, or what they're planning in the Chicago area with the NATO Summit, and all these other things that are coming up in regards to warnings in the sky. And speaking of that, on May the 5th, there's going to be a super moon. Now, it seems like in some areas there's been a lot of heavy chemtrailing, and so I just thought I'd bring that up about the supermoon that's going on right now. Well, this is May the 5th, late May the 5th. So later on tonight there will be a supermoon. But getting on, if you hear some chirping in the background, those are my baby chicks. So yeah, I require some baby chicks. So okay, now I want to get on with these articles. And this is, does anyone know what really happened to Andrew Breitbart? Okay, anybody that doesn't know who he is, what he is he was a conservative commentator, and he had his own, he was a blogger. Okay, and he died on March the 1st, and he was only 43 years old. And they claim that he died of a heart attack. Now, Breitbart had his own website, and which he exposed media bias, greed, corruption, and a whole lot more. He also gained a name for himself for breaking scandals, like the one he exposed the improprieties with the Acorn. Remember Acorn and Obama's connection with the Acorn? That led the Congress to investigate and eventually stop funding to that group because they were mishandling the funds that were going to that particular group. So, and he announced, Breitbart announced that the CPA in February that he was going to release some tapes on President Obama's college years, that he said he would reveal the president's radical views on certain areas about racial division and class warfare. Okay, so it doesn't sound like he was a very nice guy, and it goes to prove what Obama is doing to the country. So it is basically saying that he really hates this country. and there's some background information that they were trying to get out about Obama, and it seems like, everybody seems to wind up dead. So he died, but he died and never had a chance to show those tapes. And where were the tapes, and what did happen to Breitbart? And some think that he might have had a weak heart, and that, sped up his death. And, well, it goes way back in July 20 of 1993 to a suicide of White House counsel Vince Foster. And the question, was it really a suicide, or was it just a cover-up and a conspiracy over his death? Or could Breitbart have been given some kind of drug that led to his death that looked like his heart just failed? That we'll never know about. And it also came up that the coroner wound up dead. The coroner that preceded over Breitbart's death, he also died, and they claim it was over an arsenic poisoning. So the plot thickens, doesn't it? So has Obama starting to murder again, killing people in his path to achieve their plans for the new world order? And this is what's coming up next in regards to the NATO Summit that is going on in Chicago. And I'll leave a few articles that I found in regards to Breitbart's Coroner and so on. This link was given to me for someone else, but I can't remember his name. But whoever you are out there, okay, I really appreciate it. It's still more on the Breitbart, where this Fred Brownbill mentions about Breitbart and the Coroner. And as you see here, Breitbart's Coroner dead from arsenic poisoning. And I'm not going to read all through them, though, but it just gives you basically an idea, what I'm talking about and what is going on with this case and with Barack Obama and our plots. And there's more. This is from the Huffington Report. Okay, this is what I found in regards to Chicago, Obama's connection with Chicago and the zip code, because this was brought up also, that the zip code in Chicago was 60606. Okay, there's 3 6s, 666, okay? And so, with the Obama coming from Chicago, living in Chicago, and in his early years, this comes from the from a forum, the Godlike Forum. But this guy, he gives out some information about Obama, about him being a black president in the White House, where Satan is described as black in attribute and who seeks to take over the white mansion known as heaven. I mean, that's what he writes. I don't know how he got that. But it says Obama's first name is Jewish, which means blessed or Barak. And I also found another meaning. It also means lightning. It's like Satan, like Satan fell from heaven like lightning. So I'll have to look that up and research that name. There was something in regards to that in Isaiah about the meaning, the Jewish word meaning, which also meant lightning. But Obama's mother's background, she was from a Jewish background. Okay, so Obama is Jewish, and so his father is Kenyan. So, okay, I'll just leave it at that, though. That he was born in Kenya, and his mother has a Jewish background, and he was raised as Muslim. Is what he has here. But okay, that's enough of his background right now. Okay, and then it says here, I looked the zip code up, and it's definitely in Chicago, Illinois. It's the urban zip code in Chicago, Illinois, and the population is primarily white, it says, and about evenly divided between singles and married couples. Now, this kind of makes me suspicious why they are targeting the Chicago area. I mean, even though Barack is from there, it's questioning why it's primarily white, and where they are actually I'm going to say getting to, or having these summits like the NATO Summit here in primarily white neighborhoods. You know, I don't know. It's just my thought. It's very strange. The housing prices are fairly typical for the Chicago, Naperville, and Joliet metro areas. The median age here is at 34.9, and there are 905 men to 777 women. So there's more men that live there of the age of 35.6, while women is the median age of 34.2. Okay, now the zip code 60606 is located in a central time zone and 42 degrees latitude, the same as the latitude as Shenyang, China. Okay, and minus 88 degrees longitude, and it has an average elevation of 588 feet above sea level. Is that pretty high above that? Well, anyway, there's just a little bit of information, zip code information there. Okay, now Red Cross. There's a connection of Red Cross with the Vatican. You're probably how I'm getting, you know, all this. Why is there a connection, the Red Cross with the Vatican? Okay, now why would they be involved in preparing for this, preparing Chicago, for the mass exodus during the NATO Summit? Now, why would they be doing this? Is my question. Why would they be doing it? It says Chicago is expected to swell with armed security forces during the next month in the NATO Summit, but will that be enough to keep the Windy City under control? It says officials are now readying a massive exit strategy to vacate the entire metropolis. Well, I won't give any advice, but I'll just say this. If I lived in the Chicago area, I wouldn't be even going in there shopping or even going to a restaurant or anything. They would teach them right. It would teach the whole city right, because cities run on your money. I mean, they take your jobs. I mean, unemployment is high. I mean, how can a city run, right, without, you know, money to run it, right? Okay, so but you get what I'm saying. It says a memo that was sent out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin Red Cross office that confirms the officials are already taking measures to handle an emergency of epic proportions during the upcoming NATO Summit, scheduled for the week of May 20th in the city of Chicago, 7 miles to the south. Oh, they're showing their muscle, right? Yeah. You know, it just makes me sick. It just really sickens me. Think that they're just, you know, flexing their muscles, saying that they're just so tough. Like someone said, I think it was, I saw a video about Mr. Comet Watch, and I'm getting close to the end, so this might be in part 2, because that's what I get for being away for so long, right? So, yeah, I better finish this in number 2. So I hope to meet you over there, because I really got some more important things to discuss on this matter. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.